Man, it feels so good to be back in the car. Insane, like driving this car for the first time. This little camera mount that I have on, it's dog shit. Looks super good. It sounds good, it sounds good. I'm for sure scraping that shit. Man, it just goes, dude. I was like, woo! Good morning. Welcome back. This is part, I think, 7 of the whole big single turbo swap. And today's video, we are finally going to drive the car. It stopped raining finally, and I ended up picking up one of these things to put in my dash on the car so I could show you guys a POV when I first drive it. And also you guys can look at me when I'm data logging it, because I do have my laptop out. So we're gonna go ahead and start this process. This process is not gonna be a lot of engine work. It's literally just gonna be me in the car driving it, making sure everything is checking out. And then after that, then we can start doing some big boy pulls and start filling that turbo power. So let's hop right into this. All right, so I want to show you guys the wastegate that we welded in. So let me show you guys that real quick. There's a part we welded in that went all the way around and went to there. So it looks really good. If I can get this angled right, there you guys go. Looks super good. So we won't be running open wastegate dump anymore, but it does sound a lot better with it like that. And I'll get you guys a cold start right now. Alright, so I'll get you guys a cold start. It sounds good, it sounds good. Let's listen to that. Damn. Alright, so let's get her all warmed up before we put her out on the floor. There was an exhaust leak on one of the V-bands, so I had to turn it on to make sure. Now that I know it's good, I'm going to turn it off, lower it on the floor, and then let it warm up, of course. Alright guys, so the car is on the floor. It is no longer on jack stands. Man, did I forget how low this car sits. That's crazy. The thing though that I'm not a fan of is look at that crossover pipe. My goodness, look how low it sits to the floor. I'm for sure scraping that shit. Man, it feels so good to be back in the car. This is insane. Oh my god, it's been a while. It's been since December and it's February now, so it's been on the jacks for a month and like probably a month and a half. So it's pretty cool to see this little camera mount that I have on. It's dog shit. But I am home now and I did check out everything. Everything looks good. I'm gonna take it out again and basically just drive it around to try to burn as much gas as I possibly can. Alright guys, so I have you on the mount right now. I am going to try my hardest and get you guys a video of it, because I want you guys to have your own video. I don't want to use my phone, so let's go ahead. Let's take her back out. But man, let me tell you guys, this is insane. Like driving this car for the first time, listening to me talk. All right, let's roll down the window so you guys can hear it a little bit. You guys hear it? Dude, this is... Ah, dude, it sounds nuts. Alright, let's give her a go. Check the knock. It drives so good. So very good, dude. Those downshifts are crisp too, man. It drives so good. So now when I'm in the car, well, I'm right here. It's funny because this is this was the street that I was on, and I was like, well, I'm not building boost. And then I was like, you know what, fuck it. So I gave her a little bit of beans. And then it just goes, dude. I was like, woo! It's insane. Well, there we go. So this mount, it's not too bad. It definitely does do its job. It holds it well. Just the only thing is, I just wish you guys would be able to see more. Definitely, I'm gonna keep it in my glove box, so whenever I need to record on the street, I could definitely just set you guys up. But let's go outside and go check it out and make sure everything's looking good. And just to show you guys what I'm talking about, that's where the mount is. So it sits right there, so you can get the whole shot right. And everything seems to be checking out. The only thing is that this right here, it's smoking. It's smoking a little bit right here, but that's because the last owner that had this kit, this whole downpipe was like covered in oil, and all the turbine for the exhaust side was covered in oil. So it's probably getting up to the temperature and it's starting to burn all that off. The only thing I really care about is down there. So that little switch, that's the only thing I care about, because that is the oil feed line. So if that's leaking, then we have a problem, but nothing else is leaking, so we're good. So a couple of things I do want to talk about is that this right here, this is a base tune, and it drives so good versus my Pro Charger. Pro Charger, a lot of people say that it's a lot more better drivability, but dude, nah, the turbo right here, that it responds really well. I don't know, you know, this is a base tune, so I would think that it would just get better, but right now, yeah, definitely drives really good. All right, so I just did a cam reset with the tuner device, because the car was reading the long tubes and short terms. You guys probably don't know what this is, but basically it should be reading at 1. So with me doing all this, it read at, I think, 79. So I did a cam reset. Now I'm gonna let it idle for 5 minutes. We're gonna go drive it back home, because right now we're in a parking lot. I just filled up with gas. We're gonna go drive it home, see what it's reading at. If it's still reading a little high, then we probably have to drain the tank a little bit more, because 35 is still a little too high, which sucks because it delays the process of all this whole video. But I mean, honestly, I could just drive my car around and burn as much as possible, but I gotta go work out. I got school and work, so it kind of sucks. All right, so I let that car idle for 5 minutes. It's sitting at 0.6 to 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and drive it home, see if it fixes it. If it fixes it, then we're good, and we can start data logging. If not, we gotta burn more fuel. All right, so we're back out here and we are data logging the car right now. I'm getting all the info to send to my tuner. So we're gonna do a 2-minute idle log. I'm gonna save that, and then I'm gonna do a 2-minute driving log, and then you know, send it to him. I'm gonna do it in 2 separate files. I don't know if he wants anything like that, but that's how I'm gonna do it. So this is basically all I'm doing, is just staring at the computer and just doing this. All right, so I went ahead and I did a 2-minute idle, of course, like I said, and then I went and did a 6-minute driving log because I got a lot of red lights. But I have to send that over to my tuner. I literally just save it, and then I send the files over to my tuner, and then I get another one back. So basically that is it that I have for this video. I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew that I, you know, got the first drive. You guys got my first reactions, and I'm super pumped to be able to go watt. I'll pick up the camera and record when he gives me the go ahead of me actually being able to do watt, but that will be for a later video. So go ahead and hit those bell notifications, like, comment, subscribe, and if you can believe it, you can achieve it. Don't let anything stand in your way. You can do it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.